What's going on, Flicks Talkers? Welcome back to another video. This one is a big one, but before I do get into it, welcome to the channel if you guys are new. If you guys do like content like this, as far as hauls, just physical media related videos, make sure you guys are hitting that big thumbs up to like the video and consider subscribing today and hitting that bell notification. And if you are a Flicks Talk family member, welcome back to another video. This one's a big one, guys, and it's going to be kind of a first of its kind. I've never done an extensive video on my pickups, just more kind of like individual going out and about, like Dollar Tree pickups, whether it be DVD or Blu-ray. If you guys are following the channel, you guys know I have switched my format completely over to Blu-rays and 4Ks only. No longer messing with DVDs because eventually they're gonna get a Blu-ray or a 4K release. All right, so that being said, I kind of got these broken down in categories of where I picked them up and, you know, just why I picked them up. So you guys know that I'm more of a budget-friendly collector, so I like to set the bar for Blu-rays at $5 and under. If there's an exception, I'll let you know ahead of time. But for these first couple, guys, they're an exception because they are brand new. So I paid full price because I like the movie or whatever reason. I'll explain to you in a second. All right, so once again, please hit that thumbs up if you guys do appreciate this content. So let's get into the first pickup. This is my part one pickup too for May. I'm gonna have probably a second one at the end of the month because I pick up so much physical media. All right, guys, so the first pickup, I did upgrade Speed in 4K. I originally had it on Blu-ray, so I do have it on the shelf. I'll probably be giving that one away or kind of trading it in, doing something like this. I ended up getting the slipcover. I know Blu-ray has like their own steelbook, which was great, but I wanted to just go with the slip because I really just wanted to see the movie and see if there was an upgrade. I did get a chance to catch this a couple of days ago since I did recently buy it, maybe like a week ago, whenever it was released, and I saw it a couple of days after that, and comparison-wise, it is a much needed upgrade to a 90s classic that I absolutely loved. All right, it doesn't say here, but I believe it's 1994, guys. So Speed is an awesome action thriller. Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, Dennis Hopper. You gotta add it to your collection if you guys have never seen it. I would love for you guys to let me know your thoughts if you haven't seen it, or if you guys just recently saw it, I'm sorry. Or if you guys have seen it a couple times, where do you guys rank it as far as like a good action thriller movie? I think it's one of the best of the 90s. All right, so I did pick this one up. That one I paid full price, like I said, so like $24, $25. Now this one right here, I did pick up at Target. It is the Saw 8 movie collection. Now this one's been out for a while, but I wanted to watch it since we just saw Spiral recently, and I wanted to kind of get a refresher. Now I know they're on streamer, all of them are on HBO Max. I don't care, I wanted to see it. Now the first movie, guys, I know it got a 4K upgrade release recently. I might go back and buy that and then rewatch it because the Blu-ray release on this, honestly, is pretty damn bad. I will say that. It's really a dark movie, guys. Not just in tone, but definitely just in the visuals and everything. So it's really grainy. Not a good Blu-ray transfer, at least for the first movie. So I was able to watch like 4 of them before I got to see Spiral, and I think I'm probably gonna go watch the rest sooner than later. This was only $15 for 8 movies, so I think that's a great deal. Okay, so that's it for my full priced items for May. Now, this is the $5 and under. Now, I did purchase on Amazon. I follow a website called Bluray.com. Daily, they give you the best Blu-ray, 4K, any physical media updates on if they've dropped in price, if they're, you know, whatever reason, 50% off, 75% off. So I'm always following those because sometimes I'll find movies that I really want to add to my collection, and if they're discounted, why not? So these are the next couple of purchases that I did get recently, well, for this first part of May, guys, and I'll let you know if I've seen them or if I haven't. So this one right here, it's a Danny Boyle film. It is Slumdog Millionaire, got it for $5. Never seen this movie ever. I'm probably gonna do a first time watch for this because this one is a big one. This one is a Dev Patel movie. I really don't even know what it's about. I really couldn't even tell you. I think they were talking about, this one was kind of like the how to be Do You Want to Be a Millionaire or whatever, but I guess in another country. But I think there's like a deeper meaning story. Let me know if you guys have seen this. I'm not gonna talk about it too long because I don't know too much about it. So Slumdog Millionaire, $5. Next one I got for $5 from Amazon as well is Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey. Now I love this movie to death. It's one of my rewatched movies. I watch it one time a year. The only thing is though, I would watch it on streamer or I watch it on DVD because I do have a DVD copy of this one, guys. So it's so cool to add this one. Kirsten Dunst, Jim Carrey, and Kate Winslet. Right? Kate Winslet, I want to say? Yes, Kate Winslet is in this movie right here. She plays the love interest. A very, very dark and I would say almost a supernatural, because there's kind of like, not a supernatural, I'm sorry, like a more of a sci-fi futuristic, because there's like a device that has to do with your mind. And I really just, it's a very sad movie. I will say that. I can't say it's like a very uplifting movie. It's very sad, but it pushed Jim Carrey's acting ability to a whole nother level for me, and I really appreciated him for it. So Eternal Sunshine, I finally added that in Blu-ray to my collection. Now, next up is also from Amazon, guys. This one is a 4K. And it was only $8, and it was sticking at that price for a long time. It is Brawl in Cell Block 99. So this one right here is obvious. It's a different change, man, for Vince Vaughn. He's not playing the comedic role. He definitely looks different in this movie. You guys can see he looks more rugged. This guy is so stocky and tall. He got bigger for this role. This is a good action, gritty, like a grindhouse movie almost flick if you guys are into stuff like that. It's crazy entertaining, and I only saw it once, but I wanted to add it to my collection so I could see it again, and I'm sure it looks good in 4K. I think this is, who is this? This is Don Johnson, Jennifer Carpenter, and Udo Kier. This is from the directors and writers of Bone Tomahawk. This movie is so good, guys. It's a revenge type of flick. I would definitely recommend getting that one right there. All right, next up is also from Amazon once again, guys. And I might get some flack for this one, but I really did like this movie and I wanted to show it to my girlfriend. I'm not sure if it's on streamer or not. Once again, only $5. And I'm kind of pissed because it got punctured when they delivered it. Whatever, I hate that though. But it is The Mummy with Tom Cruise and Sofia Boutella. I actually like this one for what it was. Also Russell Crowe's in it, sorry. A lot of people didn't like this interpretation of The Mummy. I thought it was Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise. He always puts his heart and his soul into these action flicks, guys. So wanted to rewatch it again. And yeah, that's all I can say about it. It's a really action-packed type of movie. I thought Sofia Boutella did pretty good as far as The Mummy and the lore behind it. I thought it was kind of cool. So I'll rewatch it again. All right, guys, next up. Now this one went recently on sale like last week for only $4. Didn't have it in my collection. It's Darren Aronofsky film. It is Black Swan, guys. This movie is so fantastic. I only saw it a couple years ago. I believe it also has Mila Kunis in it. I want to say, I think it has Mila Kunis in it as well. So definitely check this one out right here. This one's a dark and just wild, twisted ride. Natalie Portman, of course, and the front right there I'm so glad I added to my collection now. So yeah, this one only $4, guys, for that Blu-ray plus a digital, if the code's still active. All right, guys. Now, here are some Blu-ray finds that I wasn't able to include in my videos because I didn't want to include, I didn't want to do smaller videos if I just found a couple here and there. I saved those for the bigger hauls. So these ones are just like I ran in really quick and just wanted to see if I missed anything. So the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were just kind of some random Blu-rays that I did find at the Dollar Tree. So obviously $1 each for these next couple. So this one right here is Scott Adkins. It is Abduction. Now, love him or hate him, I love him. I love me some Scott Adkins, guys. I think he's an extremely underrated actor. He needs to be on the big screen. That's all I gotta say. He really does need to be on the big screen. We had talked about this recently. We cast him as Johnny Cage for the next Mortal Kombat film when they do come out. I would love to see him as Johnny Cage. I think he's just a great martial artist. He's a pretty good actor too, so it's not like he's on the lower tier. So definitely, I don't even know what this film's about. I think it's a sci-fi action movie from Shout Factory. 2019, it's Abduction. All right, you guys let me know if you've seen that one. All right, now this one right here is, I picked it up on a DVD Dollar Tree pickup when I was doing the Dollar Tree DVD pickups only. Actually, I was doing both, but I was picking up DVDs as well. So this is kind of an upgrade from that because I finally saw the Blu-ray of it. As a slipcover right here. I think this is Peyton List. Yeah, Peyton List and Grayson Gabriel, I think the actor is, and also has Juliette Lewis. It's Anthem of a Teenage Prophet. I don't know too much about this. I think it's more of like a young adult YA title with like a little sci-fi twist, I kind of want to say, or some kind of supernatural twist. But you guys let me know if you've seen this one right here. It's an Echo Bridge release. So yeah, that's just kind of an upgrade from the DVD that I did pick up months and months and months ago. Now this one right here is kind of a blind pickup because someone was like, man, you passed up on it on your Dollar Tree. You should have went back and got that. So I did pick it up. It is The Secret of Nim. Now I don't know if I saw this when I was a kid. I believe this is like a 90s cartoon. I think it is a 90s cartoon. 1982. So I thought this might have been around the same time as like 5 Goes West, because man, this is before I was born right here. But people were like, man, you got to pick this up and rewatch it. It's a good animated flick. I don't watch too many animated flicks, but if it gives me that nostalgia, I might just have to check this one out. So yeah, Secret of Nim. It looks like, you know, just I don't know, animals riding other animals. Looks like they're riding a crow on the back of this right here. So yeah, you guys let me know if you've seen that. Don't know too much about it. The next one, once again, is a blind buy, guys, but it's a triple feature. 3 Blu-rays for $1. I can't believe it. Never even heard of this, but I looked at the trailer for one of them and it looks like a sci-fi channel movie, like kind of like, but I am deathly terrified of big spiders. So it is Spiders. Never even heard of it, guys. Another Echo Bridge. So it comes with Spiders, Spiders 2, and Spiders 3D. So these are gonna be just kind of like fun Sunday evening when I'm like laying in bed, just kind of chilling or just like, you know, relaxing just on a rainy day. And I want to throw something cringeworthy on, I'll probably throw this on. You let me know if you guys have seen that. Once again, I can't pass up on a deal. All right, next up, I had passed up on this because before, when I had found it in the Dollar Tree, it was on DVD only, and I was kind of really interested in this because I do love the movies. But now here, I didn't even know they made a series about this till recently. It is Ip Man Season 1, and the actor is Kevin Chang. Kevin Chang right here. It says, meet the master again. I think this might be like a prequel, and obviously a different actor. And then just kind of the show, Cinedigm put it out. You guys let me know if you've seen this. Obviously, you know, the Ip Man movies are, well, to me at least, they're iconic. 1 through 4. More recently, you know, 4, the finale, I think came out last year or 2019. And that was the end of that series. So I would love to kind of catch up with this prequel that did come out. I'm believing it's a prequel because this guy's super young. 2017. So you guys let me know, and it looks like this might have been, you know, an Asian release only type of deal, Chinese release only possibly. You guys let me know. I'm really a fan of martial arts movies, but I've never really seen like programming and whatnot. All right, so that's it for the Dollar Tree and the Amazon pickups, guys. Let me jump to some of the pickups that I did get at a local distributor of physical media that also buys and sells used physical media. And I'll give you the price tag on each one of them. So this is a blind buy. I don't know why. I saw the trailer way back when it came out, but I don't know. I just never watched it in theaters for whatever reason. It is Gerard Butler in Gamer. You guys can see the tag right there. Cost me $2 right there. So yeah, it comes with a digital copy that probably doesn't work anymore, but I don't even know. 2009, I don't know too much about this movie, but it has a lot of actors in the back, man. You got Terry Crews, you have Michael C. Hall, Ludacris. You have a lot of people, it looks like. You guys let me know. Gamer, is it like a virtual gaming thing? I don't really know, but yeah, Gamer. I think this might be like in the vein of kind of like a Death Race with Jason Statham, but instead of like, you know, racing with cars, you're kind of just like fighting this battle arena. Either way, I like sci-fi action movies. You guys let me know if it's a good one. All right, guys, so let me put this over here so we're not getting mixed up. All right, next one, another blind buy, but I would always see this cover. Matt Damon. Man, I think they would always put Matt Damon in the same category as Ben Affleck because they're friends and whatnot. I would always favor Matt Damon more. I thought he was the better of the acting duo. So I think he's a better actor, but it is Matt Damon is The Informant. Let me know if you guys have seen that one. That was $2 as well. $2. So this one seems like more of a, I love that smile right there. It has it on the back. He just But yeah, so The Informant, Matt Damon. This one right here, it's kind of like more of like a CIA type of deal, I believe. But I think this might be based on it's a whistleblower in U.S. history. So I don't know if this is based on a true story. Okay, it's directed by Steven Soderbergh as well. You guys let me know if this is a good one. I'm trying to see who else is in this movie. So you got Matt Damon, Joel McHale, very, very cool. I don't know the other names involved, but let me know if you guys have seen The Informant. That one does look pretty cool. All right, next one. I don't really pick these up. I'm not a really animated film guy, but I thought this was cool. 2 movies for $2, and they're on Blu-ray. And because I love Marvel, so Iron Man Extremis, and you got Agents of S.W.O.R.D. Spider-Woman. So I had to kind of look these up, the trailers, to see what they look like, just if I would enjoy them possibly. I think they're only like an hour and like 10 minutes each or something like that. But I love me some Iron Man. I don't know anything about Spider-Woman, but for Spider-Woman, the animation looked kind of cool. It looked like a comic book. So you guys let me know if these are any good at all. And yeah, so the next one up, guys, I picked it up because it is an upgrade from a Dollar Tree pickup that I could only find on DVD, but I wanted to pick it up because the actors that were in this movie, I was like, I can't pass that up for $1. But guess what? I spent an extra $1, so $2, and I got the Blu-ray. It is Dead Man Down. Now, luckily I didn't even watch the Blu-ray yet, but I'm sorry, the DVD, but I'm gonna watch this Blu-ray. So it is Terrence Howard, it's Colin Farrell, and it's Naomi Rapace. I hope it's how you pronounce it. Rapace. Dominic Cooper. It says blood demands blood. I don't know. Revenge story, maybe? You guys let me know if this is a pretty good action flick. All right, next one, another blind buy. It is Jennifer Aniston. You got Felicity Huffman, Sam Worthington, Anna Kendrick, William H. Macy. God dang. For $1 cake. This might be a dry watch because I know a couple of these movies, guys, they're kind of one and dones for people because the subject nature is extremely dry or just depressing type of stuff that you probably never watch again. But love me some later Jennifer Aniston because it seems like she's getting really serious with these dramatic films. So yeah, I would love to just kind of explore this movie maybe once again on another like a rainy day. I mean, it never rains in Cali, but like on a foggy day like today. Real overcast, and then just kind of check out what this has to, you know, offer. So you guys let me know if you have seen Cake with Jennifer Aniston. Next one, I couldn't believe I got this for $1 freaking and I've never seen it. I might do this for like a first time reaction. Tobey Maguire, Jeff Bridges, Chris Cooper. It is Seabiscuit. Now, you guys know me, I'm a huge animal lover. There's a lot of controversy obviously with, you know, within the horse racing community that, you know, it's like animal abuse and whatnot. I'm going in this just to see a good film. I'm not trying to support animal abuse, obviously. So that being said, I just really want to kind of see what this offers. I think this might be a timepiece. So like as far as like very, very dated, like maybe like 40s, 50s, 60s, something like that. But it's based on a true story and the actors involved. You guys let me know, is Seabiscuit a good film and should I check it out on a first time reaction? All right, next up, another blind buy. It is Julia Dreyfus, James Gandolfini, Toni Collette, Catherine Keener. Enough said for $1. Don't know too much about this film. If I'm not mistaken, I think this might be James Gandolfini's last film before he died. And don't know too much about this, but I absolutely love all the actresses involved, as well as the actor of James Gandolfini. I mean, I've only seen him in Sopranos, obviously, but maybe a couple movies here and there. I love Keener as well, and Toni Collette. Goddess. She is awesome. But yeah, you guys let me know if you've seen Enough Said. Once again, I don't know too much of what it's about. All right, next up. This one was probably the most expensive, only at $3, but it is Chuck Norris Missing in Action 2, The Beginning. I haven't even seen Missing in Action 1, so when I finally see that, I'll be able to jump to this one right away. I kind of looked it up. I think there's 3 in this series, but yeah, you guys let me know. I love me some 80s action. This is 80s, right? This is probably like 85 or something. Yeah, 85. Hey, there you go. 1985, the year I was born. So you guys let me know if you've seen Chuck Norris in Missing in Action 2 or any of the Missing in Action series, and if they're good movies, and should I check it out on a first time reaction? I've been reviewing a lot of action movies like Rambo and whatnot, and I really do like them. All right, now next up, guys, this next big stack. Holy crap. this was recently, and we just walked into this thrift store because we hadn't been there in like 6 to 8 months. Now I picked up, I'm just gonna hold this big stack right here, show you how many I picked up. I picked up this many from the thrift store. So I picked up about half of those. I picked up about this many at first. And I went up to the counter and I was ready to pay $5 each for each one of them. And I saw a sign behind the cashier and it said blue tag items are 50% off. Each one of these movies came out to $2.50 or less on Blu-ray. I ran back in there after my purchase and I went through and I was like, and then I came out with obviously more. So let's go over some of these guys. Some of them I've seen, some of them I haven't. Either way, they're all Blu-rays and some of them are sealed. I'm giddy, I'm giggity. All right, so let's go over the first one. Now I remember seeing this way back. I didn't see it when it came out, but I might have seen it like in my like early adulting life, so like early 20s, something like that. And I remember it being really awesome. I kind of remember the twist at the end, but I really do want to rewatch this one. It is The Usual Suspects, guys. Now this one is insane with the cast right here. Obviously, I mean, we know, you know, what happened with Kevin Spacey and whatnot. He's in this movie. Also have Benicio del Toro, Stephen Baldwin, Gabriel Byrne, Kevin Pollak, Giancarlo Esposito. This is a crazy cast movie. Like, yeah, this is a really good crime whodunit type of movie. And once again, it came out $5 initially, but it knocked it in half to $2.50. I was like, sold. I need that in my collection. Even though I've seen it, I need to add it to my collection. All right. Now this one right here, this one was not part of the sale because it is a white tag item, but it is My Neighbor Totoro. Now my girlfriend has seen this movie. I have not seen this movie. And she said, Studio Ghibli, like this is like an essential. You have to watch this one. So I was like, okay, $6, it's Disney. That's fine. I mean, it's on Blu-ray and I heard so many great things about this. It might be a first time watch for me. So I was, you know, willing to shell out the extra dollars for this one. And yeah, it's, I mean, I don't know much about it. I really don't know much about it. I just hear the name so much. The Studio Ghibli, and My Neighbor Totoro as like a good movie. But it has Dakota Fanning, Elle Fanning doing voiceovers. So yeah, there you go. All right, next up, another blind buy because I've never seen this one. So it'll be cool to check this one out. It is The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Yeah, An Unexpected Journey right there. I believe these are when the prequels came out. So this is kind of like after Lord of the Rings. And is that, what the heck is that actor's name from Black Panther? Martin Freeman? I want to say that's Martin Freeman. I remember him from The Office BBC. So, or The Office UK. But yeah, it came with a slipcover, excellent condition. Everything's in excellent condition. Couple of DVD, you get the ultraviolet, like everything is pretty pristine about this. $2.50. Like, I'm not really a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I think I saw him way back, but I wanted to kind of see this one. I was more interested in this solo journey. And yeah, once again, $2.50 for that one. All right, this one is also a $2.50 buy right here. I remember seeing it when it did come out because I'm a huge Christian Bale and Russell Crowe fan. It is 3:10 to Yuma. Now I know this one's a remake of like a black and white film, I want to say. It is Lionsgate. When did this come out? 2007. I remember this would be in a cool Western. I don't know if I saw this in theaters, I might have, but yeah, this is a really cool action Western flick. Definitely check this one out. All right, so next up is, and I love buying comedy films because I feel like you can't put a price on comedy. I don't care how much it is, but $5 is my limit. But I would pay more if it was like a really good comedy. So yeah, that being said, guys, Bridesmaids right here, $2.50, you get a slipcover. So they even left the Best Buy sticker on there when they paid $24.99 for that. Jesus, remember when Blu-rays used to cost that much? So yeah, same picture on the slip as it is inside. And I thought this was cool, man. Comes with a DVD as well. This is just a funny, like the Hangover version, a female Hangover version. And this is the first time I think I saw Melissa McCarthy, if I'm being honest. Rose Byrne's in this, I believe. Who else is in this? Oh, geez. Kristen Wiig is in it. Maya Rudolph. Ellie Kemper is in this one. This is just a fun movie where like girls, I want to say they fly to Vegas or something, and it's just kind of like, it's just like the hijinks that I got to rewatch this again once again. But I remember like crazy stuff happening, and the cast was really good. And it's like about like friendship and stuff like that too, because they talk about like rekindling friendships and whatnot, and new people coming in trying to, you know, like catty stuff going on, you know what I mean? All right, next one is A Complete Blind Buy. I've never even heard of this movie. I think I might have heard the name, but I never seen the poster. So it is Richard Gere and Ed Norton in Primal Fear, the Hard Evidence edition. I don't know what that means, if there's extra features, but at the bottom right here, it says featuring Ed Norton in his breakout role. So this was his first film? No way. Like, this is crazy. So this came out in 1996. I thought Ed Norton had been doing movies way before that, but I could be wrong. Never saw this. I know Richard Gere was like the king of the 80s and 90s, man, with these movies. It looks kind of like I want to say Richard Gere. Yeah, he's the defense attorney, he's a lawyer, and the defendant is Ed Norton right here. So he might have done something crazy. So it says, warning, it serves up a twist after twist. Woo! There you go. I love those twist movies, but you guys let me know, like probably like those courtroom drama type films. I do like those ones, but that one came out to $250 as well. Another one that came out to $250, Blind Buy. Once again, the star power just sold me, and I read I read the back, the synopsis a little bit, and it sold me. Another based on a true story. I got a lot of based on true story pickups in this haul for my first part of May, and May's only halfway done, guys. It is Russell Crowe, Renee Zellweger, Cinderella Man. Boom, right there. It seemed like an underdog Rocky type story. Kind of like when the odds are all against him, he persevered, whatnot. It's a boxer, Jim Braddock. He defies all odds. So yeah, I don't know what it's about too much. It looks like a timepiece once again. I do like these movies though, guys. I really do enjoy these movies. $2.50, man. If it's good, I'm throwing it on the wall and I'm keeping it. If not, trading it in. But I have a feeling that one's gonna be pretty good. And speaking about good, this one right here. I want to say I heard it's coming out in 4K. I don't care. This one right here is such a good movie. I rewatch it every couple of years, guys. Surprisingly, it's like still $12 on Amazon. It is Ryan Gosling in Drive. Love this film. If you guys, this might have been my first time I got introduced to Ryan Gosling. I could be wrong, but if you guys have not been introduced to Ryan Gosling, watch Drive. This is one of his best character films of all time. By the way, I don't know if I should say it, but I was watching a kind of like a compilation of characters from movies that were supposed to be either autistic or have Asperger's or kind of like on the spectrum. And they said his character in this movie had, I want to say was autistic. And when I heard that, it kind of put everything in perspective. Like it made more sense. After hearing that, you guys let me know your comments on that little trivia tidbit, if it is true, down in the comments below. But this character, he is a driver by night and kind of like a mechanic by day. It's also a love story. I forget the, oh, this is Carey Mulligan. That's who it is. A short hair Carey Mulligan, who's the love interest. But you know, Ryan Gosling gets tied into some wrong guys and it becomes another revenge type of thing, you know, payback type of movie. Man, there's a lot of good actors in this movie. Ron Perlman, Albert Brooks. This is a good film. This is an excellent film, guys. And for $2.50, you can't beat it. This is in my top 50 movies of all time. I know that's saying a lot, guys, because it's a modern movie. It's like 2012, but this movie just left such an impression, and I watch it over and over again. If a 4K does come out, I probably will buy it, just because I support the movie and the actor involved and whatnot. All right, next one up, guys, is another Blind Buy. Once again, $2.50, and it came with a slipcover in like pristine condition. I don't even know if this person, well, they probably watched it. Yeah, it's open, but yeah, it is Justin Timberlake, Amanda Seyfried. It is In Time. Heard mixed things about this when it came out. I think it got panned when it came out in theaters, but never saw this movie. A couple of times when I was in the barbershop, they would always be showing it on TV, like in the background, but now I can officially say that I own it, and I will make some time for it. I might watch this on a first-time reaction. I don't know, might be too new, but you guys let me know what you guys think. But it does have a cool slipcover, and I don't know too much about it, other than I think it's like a more futuristic, like Blade Runner type thing, where people are surviving off of time that they buy or something. It's like some kind of like timer on their arm or something, and you can like buy time. I don't know, something like that. But you guys let me know. Justin Timberlake to me is not probably the best actor, but I love Amanda Seyfried. So yeah. All right, now talking about best movies of, you know, my list. I think this is one of the top 5 movies of all time. I think it's ranked the #1 movie of all time, and surprisingly I never had it in my collection. It is Shawshank Redemption, and it's still wrapped. It's still plastic wrapped, guys. It's kind of like ripped a little bit right here, not the artwork, but just like the kind of the shrink wrap. $2.50, guys. This will eventually come to 4K because it's an amazing movie. Oh God, I've never cried so hard at a movie. There's a scene at the end of this movie, guys, that made me bawl. It makes me bawl to this day, where it hits you so damn hard, and it makes you think about life. But this movie is exceptional. It's amazing, and I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about the ending, how it ends. It's so great. It is such a great movie. I'm thinking about it right now. Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman. There's a lot of people in this movie as well, guys. William Sadler. Yeah, this is such a great movie, man. Definitely check out Shawshank Redemption. One of the greatest films of all time, at least for my existence in life. Catching this movie, it's awesome, and I can't wait to rewatch this again. All right, so this one's not really a movie at all. It's not a movie. It's based on a TV show from a comedian that I do like. It is Tosh.0. It's called Hoodies. Didn't really know too much about this other than it's a Comedy Central release. I didn't even know they released these titles on Blu-ray. All the Comedy Central pickups that I did get, like the Chappelle Show, Drawn Together, you know, those type of shows, they were all on DVD. You know, and it's crazy that this one has a Blu-ray release, but it says it's like 3.5 hours of footage. And once again, can't put a price on comedy. Can't say much about this one, guys. It's just skits and sketches, web redemptions. If you guys know Tosh.0, it's like this was before ridiculousness on MTV. So watch some Tosh.0, guys. He's more dark in nature, obviously, with his jokes. So if you guys can't handle that stuff, if you guys are more PC, don't watch this. Don't watch it. But I'll probably just throw that on in the background or something like that if I'm trying to laugh. Now, next up, guys, this one I actually got for $1.50 because it was only marked at $3, so I got it half off. Came with a slipcover. It's a collector's edition. Never had this movie. This is one of my favorite Disney films of all time. Frozen. Don't care what anybody says. There was a time in my life where I used to work with children, and it's when this movie came out and we watched it like every freaking week. It was incredible. Obviously it's on Disney Plus now. It's one of their highest grossing movies, and I don't care. I want it on physical, and I got the slipcover for it. And guess what? These people didn't even open it. It's still shrink wrapped. I don't know how that's possible. This movie is magical and great. And we saw the second one when it came out a couple years back, and that one was great and fun too. But the first one is just so good. Glad I have this one in my collection. Frozen. You guys let me know what you think of Frozen. And last but not least, guys, it is another blind buy. Once again, $2.50 from one of my favorite actors of all time, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a Clint Eastwood film. It is J. Edgar, and it came with a really cool slipcover. I can't believe that. I saw the poster for this when this came out. Didn't even see a trailer, so I don't even know what this film's about too much. It's just Clint Eastwood, Leonardo DiCaprio. He does star as J. Edgar Hoover, head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation for nearly 50 years. So it talks about, this is all based on true stuff, and a lot of scandal, a lot of truth involved. He was feared, admired, revered, and reviled. Like, there's all kinds of stuff that was said about this guy. It says a man who could distort the truth and as easily as he upheld it. So that's a lot saying. I mean, I don't even know what kind of character this is, my friends. So like, you let me know, is J. Edgar Hoover a good film? I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio, I haven't seen really a bad performance from that guy yet. So that being said, my friends, that is all my pickups for halfway through May, and this is only part 1. So at the end of the month, expect another video, guys. I'm all out of breath right now just talking about these pickups, man. I'm just so excited. I wish, let me see if I could stack all these up and maybe hold them without dropping them. I probably got to get two handfuls of these, and then this might be the thumbnail or something like that. But let me see if we can make this happen without dropping it. So that will be the thumbnail right there. Boom. There we go, guys. So that's all my May pickups. Halfway through May. This is my halfway through May pickups, all right? If you guys do appreciate videos like this, please let me know by hitting that thumbs up to like the video, and make sure you guys are subscribing and hitting that bell notification for future videos like this. Once again, I do try to do a lot of discounted physical media collector videos for those that are looking to collect on a budget. I know sometimes it's hard, especially since we all work 9-to-5 jobs, myself included. I don't just do YouTube, where we can't, you know, go out and buy 5 copies of a movie at $20 each, or $25 or $30, you know, at its most expensive sometimes. So starting off on a budget, whether it be Dollar Generals, dollar store, trees, 99-cent stores, what have you, these used physical media buy and sell, you know, trade type of establishments, sometimes those are the best options to get good pickups for $1, $2, $3, $5, you know, and it just saves more money in your pockets. But I know there's a lot of physical media collectors out there that are struggling as far as making ends meet. So I think these are the best way that we can start to build up our collection, guys. And feel free to ask me any questions or anything that you have about these movies down in the comments below. I would love to hear some of your thoughts about my pickups as well, because a lot of these I haven't seen. All right, guys, so I'm gonna end the video here. Till next video, I'm gone. Peace.